You know, they say change is as good as a rest, and since only one of those is an option, change it is then. But as you know, many are resistant to change. I order the same coffee every day. I'm often tempted to change, but in the end, I stick with what I know. Can I get an extra hot flat white, please, bud?
Extra hot flat white, no problem. Anything else for you?
And But the change I'm going to make in 2026 is one of the riskiest I've ever made in terms of YouTube, and I'm not sure everyone's going to like it. I think a buggy is a good idea.
Yeah.
It's one recommendation if you're going to play. Well, that's as good as I've got. Where does that land? Oh, perfect. And I couldn't have cut off any of that corner either. Oddly enough, we're kicking things off on the 12th hole. I'm at Welshpool Golf Club. We'll have a close look at this place, but I've got a real sort of tale to tell, and very much about the feedback you gave me on my last video. This hole is a 12th, it's Darwin's dream. It's a par 4, and I've no idea where we're going next. Go on, go on, go on. The second time today I've nearly chipped in. Darwin called the 12th his dream. I'd say it's a bloody nightmare, to be fair. That's not easy. I didn't record the second shot because we had some people behind us, but I had like 180 in, uphill. And I also didn't record the third shot because that was the 4th. Yeah, it's a bogey. I think it's a course where you probably need to have played it before. It's only 290 and I have no idea where I'm going. Maybe driver is not the shot, I don't think so at 290. We just hit it well on the last one, so let's give it a bash. That seems nice. It's over the marker post. Let's go and have a look, shall we? So in my last upload, which happened to be the most successful video we'd posted in December, which, well, it didn't beat much to be fair, but I really want to thank you for getting involved because I asked you to give me some feedback and the response was huge. 450 people commented and gave me some idea of what they prefer in terms of my content, and it was overwhelming in terms of the response and which way it's pointed us in a certain direction, which is what I'll reveal in today's video. But I can't stress enough how important it is as a creator. Maybe we're a bit needy, but having comments, having feedback. 44 people took the time out to hype the video, which is a new feature on YouTube, and it obviously made a huge difference in terms of our exposure and how much that video was put out there. But largely due to the feedback is how we're going to make a change in 2026. And like I said in the intro, it's not going to please everyone. Well, the backdrops at Welshpool are pretty dramatic to say the least, and the drone footage we got earlier really shows what this place is like. My advice would be, if you play here, I would get a buggy because it's a fair old hike up and down dale. Now, the last video also revealed that it's still no coincidence that everybody likes a bit of drama. My thumbnail had the word disastrous in it, and I think that largely led to a lot of people getting involved. People love negativity. Right, this one's for par, I'm afraid. Oh, I thought I had that for a while. Yeah, so drama, I mean, clickbait, whether we like it or not, it just goes to show that it is still a huge thing in YouTube. I wish it didn't exist, but I'm afraid it really does. YouTube has a great little feature which is an AI summary of the comments, and if you have a look on screen now, you'll see sort of what it came up with, and you'll see in the first sentence the word used is overwhelmingly. Go, go. And to be honest with you, it confirmed what I've sort of felt for, well, quite some time. And I'd mentioned it early part of this year. Go, oh, and hit the ball. And without doubt, it's time that this channel made a major change, whether we like it or not. Aptly named Plateau, and that green well and truly sits on one. We got 130 in. So, as of tonight, we have now got 2 YouTube channels. We've started a brand new channel, which is called The Average Golfer's Guide. And essentially what that means is we're going to split the content up, which is the overwhelming response that we got on the feedback and the one that I felt is needed for quite some time. So on a Monday night, you're going to get on this channel, you're going to get a travel video, or you're going to get a lifestyle video. You're going to get a bit more of me and a bit more one-on-one kind of our ability to communicate. We're perhaps looking at rebuilding the van or giving it a bit of a facelift of sorts inside. All that kind of content is going to come on this channel, and it'll be on a Monday. And where possible, I'm going to be posting every Monday night without fail on that channel or on this channel. Now hopefully what you're seeing on screen is we've got the ability now to collaborate on YouTube, and hopefully there'll be somewhere on screen where it will link to the new channel. Alternatively, there is a link in the description below where you can go over, and I really ask your support and go over and subscribe to that new channel. And that new channel is just going to be about golf clubs. It's going to be about reviews, product reviews, head-to-heads, the TrackMan data that some people like, some people don't. But if you're looking to buy a new golf club, then that's the place to be in terms of buying it from the perspective of an average golfer. So that's the major change. I'd love your feedback again, still in the comments. Are you happy with that? And more importantly for me, I'd love you to go out and subscribe and give that channel a bit of a boost. A tad left. Get up. Oh, it's a tad short as well. So there's the change. I've got a little bit more to tell you, so don't go anywhere.
So we should talk about the golf club. Welshpool Golf Club dates back to the 1930s. It'll be described as a hillside course, and it was designed by James Braid. It sits 1,000 feet above sea level, which means on most days it'll be a bit breezy. The backdrops are breathtaking, as you can see, and the condition underfoot was extremely dry as this was filmed in late December. The greens were a tad slower, as to be expected, but they did run true. It's a real test of golf, and that's without the impact of any wind. The clubhouse was lovely, as was the welcome we received from the young lady at the bar. You can also play this course for as little as £25 in the winter, with a breakfast bap and coffee thrown in for good measure. What more could you ask for?
I'll have a walk to the back of the 16th, I think, because the views are incredible. This place is, I've probably already said it in a voiceover, 1,000 feet above sea level, which makes it one of the highest courses in the UK. And I'm not too sure what we're looking at. I think that's probably Welsh Hills that way, Shropshire over that way, but again, I'm not 100% sure that's correct. But we're kind of in between the two. And as I understand, you can sort of see Snowdon on a clear day. But it's pretty breathtaking stuff, and we've got it so easy today. There is a bit of a breeze, but I can imagine that 9 times out of 10, with it being this high up, it blows a hoolie. But yeah, even on what isn't the brightest of days, it's still stunning to look at. So the big question is, what does it mean to you as a viewer, and how will the changes affect you? Well, in principle, they won't at all. You will get exactly the same type of content that you've always got from me. You're going to get product reviews and you're going to get off the beaten track. The difference is they're split onto those 2 different channels, so there's a bit more clarity for you as a viewer as to what you're switching on, what you're subscribing to. And for me, since I've made the decision finally, it also gave me a great deal more clarity as well. I don't know why, it should be simple and straightforward enough, but the 2 content types are very different in my opinion, and I just like the idea that I really understand and there's a clear identity to each of those channels. So it goes back to that same thing. For it to be successful, I need you to go and subscribe to that other channel as well, if that's your thing and that's what you're into, and keep supporting this channel as well. And hopefully you keep getting involved in the comments in any way you can see fit. Photo of the week has been a thing obviously this week, and we'll continue to do that. That gives you an opportunity to vote and give some kind of interaction, but it makes a massive difference to the channel. And again, this idea when you're hyping a video also plays a major part as well. Anyway, we're on 18. Drone is in the backdrop. Let's see if we can get one away and finish on a birdie, eh? There's a bit down the left. It's not the best one to finish off, but it's not the longest of holes either.
So this was to be my last golf shot of 2025, which also leads us to our last photo of the week for the year. Take your pick, post a comment, have a happy new year, and I will see you all on the flip side. Nostar.